If you ask me, I wouldn't say I'm superstitious, but there probably are things I do that can be categorized as superstitious. One of the things is like I don't like my odometer to read 666 in any combination. So if it gets close to that, I'm always flipping it over to the trip so that I don't have to look at that number, or when it gets close, I'm looking away, not looking down at it, make a conscious effort to do that. Another one is picking up change, right? If it's heads up, I'll pick it up. If it's tails, I'll leave it alone. And today, walking into work, I found this penny on the ground facing heads up, and picked it up, and I'm thinking, oh, is this good? Is this going to bring me luck today? And it's just superstition, and who knows what's going to happen. And as it turns out, a lot of good things happened today. One, just had some meetings that went really well, so that's always good. I don't know if that's attributed to the penny or not. Another one, got a new laptop at work, so that's great news. A lot faster, a lot more memory, and a lot more hard disk space, so that's good, although maybe now they're going to expect me to work faster. But the best one is my favorite food truck, CockADoodleMoo, who I've talked about before, was there today. And then in my last video when I talked about them, I talked about how I'm always asking them about a sampler platter, and they put a little sampler platter together for me, and that was great. And I've carried that on, just you guys would do really well with a sampler platter. And today they show up near where I work, and I'm walking over and I'm trying to think about what I want. I don't want the barbecue sandwich, don't want the sliced brisket. I love their ribs, but just the last time I had the ribs at work, it was just, I can't do any work because I can't type on the keyboard, and I just feel frozen there. And so I'm just trying to decide, and I look at the menu to see what's on it, and what do they have today? It has ribs and wings combo. I'm like, wow, that's it. And I look next to it, and it's got my Twitter hashtag on there. I'm like, this is so unreal. Obviously, I knew what I was getting today, and so I talked to Jolie, the owner. She and her husband own it, and she said that I guess they were at a food truck rodeo last weekend, and they thought they would try it, see how it was sold, and if it sold well enough that they would leave it on the menu. And she said they sold so many of them, and it sold so well that I guess maybe now it's a fixture on their menu. So that was great. I loved it, and what was really good is the contrast of the flavor of the wings and the ribs, and the wings have a dry rub, and the ribs are obviously wet. So the contrast of the flavors and the textures and the dryness and the wetness, and I gave in, and I couldn't work for a while I ate them, but it was certainly worth it. So yeah, it was a great day. I don't know if it was the penny or not, but fantastic. If you're in the Raleigh area and you have a chance to try CockADoodleMoo, I'll leave a link in the description below. You got to try them, and tell them either Stefan or Cycle Paradise sent you. They'll know who it is, and they'll treat you great. Not that they won't if you don't say that. They will always treat you great. It's just the personality they have. But it'll definitely make a connection with them. So that was my great day. So that's it. I hope your day was as good as mine, and I will talk to you tomorrow.